Alright guys, welcome to map number 1 of the Rainbow Cup match between ThandueL and Tiberius Gracchus. I'm just gonna call him Tiberius. On Arabia, this is the map number 1 in the best of 3 between the two players. The Rainbow Cup obviously is a South African Age of Empires 2 tournament for South African players only, in which players of basically any level can take part in, and the tournament has a Swiss format. End of the tournament, end of the 5 rounds of the Swiss format, the top 4 players or the top players will go through to the semi-finals, and obviously the other players not. So let's have a look at this matchup. We have Tiberius Gracchus playing in the green as the Huns in the bottom left corner. He has, if you take a look at his map, his main goal is forward. It's not that horrible. I mean, he can wall it off, I assume. I want to think he can wall that off. It's going to be a little tough though. He can wall it off. His berries are relatively nice. He's got nice wood lines at the back at least, and he's got a secondary gold at the back that is pretty safe. And his other secondary gold is way safe in the back corner of the map as well. In the top corner we have ThandueL, who is playing as the Japanese. His berries are, let's call it okay. It's not horrible. It's not great. It's not great. It's not horrible though, because he can easily just wall this front off like 2 or 3 houses. Then this front of his base is walled off. Then the berries will be fine. So his berries are all right. His main goal is to the side, to the back, but this side of his base is way open though. This is very open on this side. This is going to be dangerous for him to actually leave this open, so he's going to have to wall this off over here. It's going to be tough for him to take care of that. If we take a look along the center of the map, we see this little hill over here that's between the players. This hill is going to be very important. Yeah, whoever can take, if any player can take control of this hill, this is going to be massive. If you can take control of this hill, a castle up on this hill will basically control the entire game. Yeah, dude, this is TBG's game, so no spoilers please. So no, if you know what the outcomes, this is recorded games, if you know the outcome of the matches are, don't spoil please, because I don't know. I know I checked it and I actually recorded it, but I can't remember, so it's all new to me anyway. Alright, so what we'll probably see in this match, I'm thinking from the Hun player, from TBG, from Tiberius, we will, oh, I don't like that mole. The mole you want to put right up against your berries. You don't want to leave a space between your mole and your berries like this. Perhaps with gold or other resources you want to, but with your berries and with your woodline, you don't want to leave this space over here. Tiberius Gracchus, I want to assume, I mean, with his map that he has being this open and playing as the Huns, he wants to go, he probably wants to go for like 21 pop scouts, 21 pop up to fuel age, going into scouts with some early pressure. Oh, and he loses his, did he lose his scout to the town center? No, he didn't. I almost thought he was being attacked over on that side. He would want to go for early scouts for some early aggression to try and compensate for this map that he has. I mean, how exposed his gold is. On the other hand, we have ThandueL, who most likely will want to go for men-at-arms, but he could also go for scouts, but that's a little unconventional with the Japanese to go for a scouts opening, so he'll probably want to go for men-at-arms and then go into archers, into arbalists in the late game with some halberdiers to back them up, maybe even some Yasama tower defense as well. Right, so let's see what the players are up to now. Oh, also guys, don't build your lumber camp with a gap between the lumber camp and the wood. You need to build your lumber camp right up against the wood, otherwise this causes unnecessary idle time between your unnecessary walking time for your villager. And wait, he's not taking his boar. Didn't he find his second boar? Wait. No, he knows the sheep is there, so he can go find his, he can go take that sheep, but he misses his boar. He missed his second ball. I mean, this is so unfortunate. It's in that one little dark spot that he has. So now he can't go to Feudal Age. He's basically stuck in Dark Age until I mean, okay, now he's getting Loom. He's gonna get up to Feudal so late. And he doesn't even bother sending his scout back to go and fetch that sheep that he does actually see. Although he's not up to Feudal Age much later. ThandueL had some of his own issues, it seems, because he's only clicked up right before Tiberius has, and he's clearly not going for men-at-arms. He's just walling up the front of his base. He might want to I mean, if you can put a barracks in that hole over there. Okay, no, he's just putting houses. Oh, that's a bit of a unnecessary house over there, and he's still open on this side. Putting down his barracks now, and you see the barracks is up a little earlier for. Oh no. Okay, I think these players played this on extreme AI instead of standard, since that lion was not supposed to chase all the way from there. The line of sight of that lion was little too much. But sneaky villager. Oh, I like this. I think I like this. I like seeing stuff like that. There you go. Sneaky villager forward. Is he gonna put up a stable there? Let's see what he does. Okay, he's in Feudal Age. Oh, immediately forward stable. Oh, I love this. Although I'm not sure how much use he will get out of it though. And we see a stable coming up in that little hole that I was referring to earlier from ThandueL. He's putting up a stable, going for the scouts with the Japanese. Like I said, a little unconventional, but it still is possible though. He should have probably done that bear letter. Sorry, I only saw your message now. But his opponent also had a bit of a shaky Dark Age, so it doesn't really matter that much. He's going pretty heavy onto gold, and not many farms, so I don't think he'll be making a lot of scouts. There we go. He's going for scouts into archers. I love this though. I don't think ThandueL will expect this, but the problem is he's completely walled up at home. Well, not completely, but his resources that he's taking are all pretty safe except for his villager that's left outside. No! Don't tell me these scouts are blocked though. Don't tell me there's a tree blocking them. No, I think they're safe. I think they're fine. There you go. Immediately queues up archers. Oh, town bell! Don't ring town bell, guys. This is pretty common at lower levels to ring your town bell when you are either under attack or when you are. Well, when there's like enemy units near your town center. Don't ring your town bell ever. Rather manually garrison your units into your town center. Here we go. 4 scouts coming in. They're gonna pick off this villagers. Easy peasy. Easy pick off on that. There we go. Villager down, and we see even more scouts coming out now for Tiberius, and forward blacksmith as well. Did he even create any scouts? Okay, he does have scouts to defend. So he does have scouts there to defend, and he is great. He's putting up his own archer range now, and he does have more scouts. So he does have slight advantage in that. But now we see archers. Is he going to get fletching? Please tell me Tiberius is going to get fletching in this. He needs to get fletching. Put his archers here. Archers with fletching from over here will easily range these villages on the woodline here. So good job here by Blue, actually defending against this, keeping these scouts out, getting more scouts of his own, and getting a few spearmen to keep his base completely safe. I think he might want to wall around his gold instead of to the front of his gold. Just wall around. Oh, wall around the back of the gold would be a little better. But now he's sending his 7 scouts forward. 7 scouts and a lion. And he's got another idle scout over there. He's sending his oh, and it's completely open on green's base. Oh, one villager. No, no. Wait, what? Dude. Why do you leave the villager? He's not garrisoning. Green, dude. Your villagers. I think he's focusing over here. He's focusing on his attack over here, or while he's being... No, he's not garrisoning any of his villages. No, green. Dude, Tiberius. Oh, he's losing all of his villages back at home. Now he's garrisoning. Oh, that's too late though. Although he is in on this side, and he can push in with his archers behind the scouts. The problem is, no, don't ring the bell. He's lost most of his villages back at home. Okay, well, all of the scouts are down as well. He's down to 21 villages. 21 villages versus the 32 of blue, and blue is now losing his scouts as well. And he's lost some of his archers, it seems. No, his archers are still alive. They're just walking around the outside. If you can come and chill with these archers over in this corner over here, you can reach this entire wood line. No, don't ring the bell. The problem is if you ring the bell, and you ring the bell again to let them out, your villagers don't all go back to work. They go idle like this. Like this woman over here. They just go idle. There you go. Archers in on the wood line, doing some decent damage, killing a few villagers. I think he did get one villager kill at least over here. And now he has more archers coming around the back. Oh, this is decent. Lumber camp being put up on the back, and this village is coming forward as well from Tiberius. I think that might have been a mistake. I think the villager coming forward might be... Oh, and he's even fighting with his villagers now. Even though, well, right now he can actually afford it. He is so far ahead in villager. Well, he's 8 villages ahead still. So he can actually afford fighting with villagers. And this villager is just chilling over here, just walking around. And will ThandueL see this villager? Will he chase this villager down? I think he's chasing this villager down, yeah. He does see her, and she's going to try and put up a tower over on the gold. I think this is going to be a brilliant tower. As long as he keeps this villager alive, this is going to be a brilliant tower. So no scouts to follow up for ThandueL. If only he had kept his scouts alive and done more damage to Tiberius, that would have been massive. But this villager will die. Yo, the villager dies. Never mind. So this tower, this is a little doubt tower, unfortunately. This tower won't go up. Now he has his own archers and scouts. He can actually send these forward. Neither player has the resources to even think of going up. Although, I mean, I don't know why Tiberius is creating skirmishes when he has so much wood and gold. Look at all his resources in the bank. He's got over 400 wood, over 600 gold. He can create at least about 20 more, well, not 20, at least about 12 or so more archers. There we go. Skirmishes in, and he has fletching, and blue does not have any upgrades on his skirmishes yet. So these skirmishes with fletching will easily take care of this. Although now we have 4 scouts going forward again, and some archers with it. But he doesn't have anything to defend against this. He's got nothing at home. Green has nothing at home to defend against this. And okay, now he sees these scouts in. He sees the scouts coming in. Now he takes a few unnecessary fights with the scouts. Now he's trying to panic put up a stable back at home. And if he doesn't delete the stable, he will lose that 175 wood. What? No! ThandueL, no! He just leaves the villager on 2 HP. He leaves her on 2 HP. And just runs off. Well, I mean, at this point, He is so far ahead in eco. But again, 3 archers coming in. These 3 archers should, well, he should take this villager down at least. Watch out with your scouts. Oh, both of these scouts are gonna go down to the spearman. That was a little sloppy from them, and this is also very sloppy. Running his archers into the town center, that is... Oh, he could have just camped the archers on the wood line, that would have been way better. Or even in the little nook there next to the gold and the wood line. Could have camped his archers and his scouts over there. So he threw away all of his units. And, well, at the same time, he cleared up the units back at home. Still, neither player looking to go up to castle age. I mean, ThandueL so far, he's done pretty well to defend against this forward from Tiberius, but then at the same time, when he goes forward to attack Tiberius, then he just throws away all of his units. If he had kept those 3 or 4 scouts that he had here, and 3 or 4 archers they had, if he had kept all of those alive, he could have basically controlled this entire game. Dude, that villager that you kept alive, she is still alive. She's walled off the base. She completed that stable, and she's walling off the entire side of the base now. This is the villager that you kept alive on 2 HP that you let go. Yeah, Bayleto, exactly what you said. He has nothing to defend against the archers except the TC. But then ThandueL, you ran your archers into his TC. If you had kept your archers over here, or like I said, over here next to the gold, if you kept your archers over here in this nook, there was nothing that you could have done. You would have ranged the gold, you would have ranged the wood line. Then you could have just let your scouts run up and down on this wood line. But then now we see more production coming in here for Tiberius. Is he producing more? Yeah, he is. No, he's not producing more. Yeah, he's producing more archers. But he has so much resources though. So little food, but so much gold. Just spend all of that gold, or buy, or put down a range. I mean, not a range, a market, and actually just buy your way up to castle age. Oh, and look at all of this wood that ThandueL has now. And dude, you definitely should not have any mercy. And she's still busy. And she's still busy walling off the side. Are you gonna kill her now with a scout? Let's see if the scout kills her. Let's see. Nope. And she's still alive. I marked her. Just in case, just so we can like follow up on her later. Ooh, I don't like this wall off here from Tiberius. He walls off the side of his base, but he leaves the most vulnerable spot open. And I think ThandueL has just spotted this. Yeah, he spotted the forward building, so now he knows they're there. Now he can, there we go, sending his army out. Won't be able to take down the buildings just yet, but he can easily take care of the army that is here already. There you go, that's better. Now you can clear this up easy. Then you should be able to push forward. There you go. Oh, he's gonna lose the scout to the spearman, is he? Yeah. Scout goes down, but now you can push forward with all of your skirmishes. Wait, where's the scout standing? Chaz, can you see this? I don't know where the scout is. What is that? Is he like, he's on the roof of the archery range. He's like hitting the roof. Okay. ThandueL, I think you missed a opportunity. You could have sent at least like half of this army forward. Like all of the archers that are here. I said 5 archers and about 5 or so skirmishes you could have sent forward and just placed them over here. Because he has nothing to defend against it. He has this one range. But his scouts, okay, he has the first attack. He has the attack upgrade in his scout, but that's it. You go, and these will go down now. Okay, and now eventually Tiberius is actually putting up some defenses back at home and walling off the rest of his base. Is that, let me see, she's still alive. That one mercy villager, that mercy that you showed, that villager is still alive, and she walled off the side of the base. I mean, taking down at archery range with skirmishes, that's, I mean, they do what, 3 damage. Yeah, this is like 1 damage per shot from a skirmisher. Yeah, this is definitely a big waste of time. You would have actually been better off literally just creating one single what do you call it, men-at-arms, and sending that over there. Or what you could have done, like I said, keep half of these here, keep like this here, just to patrol, to make sure that he doesn't send anything from there, and send like 3/4 of this army forward to try and pressure him over on this side. But dude, I love your production. You're producing from what? How many ranges do you have? Wait, let me check this. How many ranges is that? 2 ranges. Why? Oh, that's all the different queues in production. So skirmisher archer, producing from all ranges. There we go. Now you're going forward. This is what I want to see. He's got nothing against this. As long as you don't run this into the TC, he's got nothing against this. There's nothing he can do to defend against this. and on top of that, you are almost on your way to clicking up to the castle age. Well, you did click up to castle age, never mind. You did just click up to castle age, and he is still far from clicking up. Well, sorry, he also just clicked up. I'll just check the resources right after he clicked up. There we go. Just don't run into the town center. Don't, there we go. And this is that, just by the way, that's that one sneaky villager that's still alive on the side. Yeah, dude, I know, trying to multitask is difficult in this game. Like, at any level, it's difficult. See, this is the kind of pressure, okay, now you're losing some skirmishes to the scout, but I mean, at the same time, these skirmishers and archers over here are doing so much damage, and you're in castle age. Getting elite skirmisher and crossbow, this is great. Now you just need to get botkin arrow. That should be the next upgrade that you should prioritize. Also, getting elite skirmisher and crossbow right at the start of castle age is a little bit of a waste in my opinion. But in this case, I mean, you have 9 archers and you have, what's it? I can't tell how many. 25 skirmishers. Maybe just get elite skirmisher. Keep your archers as archers at the start, but rather prioritize getting okay, there you're getting botkin arrow now. There we go. Perfect. I don't think there's, I mean, as like I said, as long as you don't lose all of these to the town center, which you're losing a few, but there's nothing that you can do against this. Yeah, he's trying to wall in the back, but you can just walk in there anyway. There's nothing that Tiberius can do against that. And you have your extra town centers back up at home. You're on 2 town centers at the moment. But, I mean, Tiberius is pretty much dead. You had him dead a few times already. And he's down on 24 villages right now. Losing some more to the town center. Just be careful of that. But yeah, now pretty much, I mean, you're pretty much in control of this. I don't think there's any more that Tiberius can do at this point that he can actually do to come back in this. He is pumping out knights, but I mean, even the knights are just being, I mean, when you get to the point when knights are being taken down by skirmishes, then you know you're pretty far off. Okay, I see you did cancel the elite skirmisher upgrade, so that's good. Or it's still, oh, it was still queued. There we go. Now it's running. It was just queued behind some villages. There you go. This is the time when you need to come forward. Once you have your opponent in this place, there we go. Come forward. Oh, this is brilliant, dude. This is absolutely brilliant. I was just about to say, this is the time when you come forward and put down a forward siege workshop. Just need 1 for now, I would say. these scouts can actually come in and actually be useful inside. But I don't think there's much more that Tiberius can do. He's down to 23 villages only. I think this is pretty much over. Yeah, dude, 1900 point difference by now. And there we go, he calls it, Tiberius calls it. 1-0 to ThandueL. Dude, that was pretty good. You threw away some units here and there, but that was actually pretty good. I actually like that. Pretty evenly matched. A few seesaw moments, a little bit of back and forth.
Thank you for watching the video. Remember to subscribe by clicking on my face to the left. To watch what I'd like you to watch, click the top video on the right. If you'd prefer to see what YouTube thinks you should watch, then click the bottom video. So until next time, happy gaming!